today I'm going to be showing you a poached apple recipe. This is a very simple recipe today, only a few ingredients, super simple, doesn't take a long time, and you've probably already got the ingredients in your pantry. So let's go ahead and get started. Our main ingredient that we'll be working with today is going to be apples. I've got my apples peeled here and we're actually going to cook them whole. Now we know apples are a great source of fiber. They also have some potassium and some vitamin C, so they can help boost immunity. We've also got our honey here, just 1/4 of a cup. I'm halving this recipe, so it would normally be 1/2 cup, but we've got 1/4 a cup, 1/4 a cup of sugar, and we'll add in our cinnamon and our vanilla. So let's get everything in our pot. I've got 2 quarts of water here, and we've got the water in, and we'll add all of our other ingredients to it. So we'll add in our honey, sugar, teaspoon of cinnamon, all the fall flavors today. This would make a perfect fall dish. And a teaspoon of vanilla. You could even add in pumpkin pie spice or nutmeg to this, whatever you like. Get the rest of this honey in. Honey, as we know, is a great natural sugar. All right, we're just gonna make sure everything's getting mixed in here. And lastly, we just place our apples in our liquid, and I'm going to add a little bit more water to make sure that these get fully submerged, because that's how they're going to cook, is in that hot poaching liquid. They'll be surrounded by hot water, which will cook them all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Now we've added enough poaching liquid that our apples are kind of floating around in there, and that's a big difference between the steaming method and the poaching method, is that in the poaching method our food is fully submerged in here, whereas in the steaming method it wouldn't even touch the water. It would just rely on that evaporation to come around and cook it on the outside. But this actually cooks in the water, and the water itself, since it's a moist cooking method, it doesn't give any flavor to the apples, so that's where our other ingredients come in. Our vanilla, our cinnamon, our sugar helps to flavor those apples. So we've got it on medium heat here, and I'm going to cover it, and we're going to let this simmer for 20 minutes. Now it's been about 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and take a look and see if our apples are done. Oh yeah. Let's check our texture. I'm just going to poke it with this knife. Oh yeah, that goes in really easily, so we know that it's tender enough and it's done. What I'm going to do now is pull these out of here into a bowl. And I'm now going to turn up our heat to high, and we're going to reduce our poaching liquid to a syrup. So it's going to be a syrup that we're going to pour over our apples at the end. So we'll come back in just a few minutes when this is reduced enough. Our poaching liquid has now reduced, and you can see in our pot here how much less of the liquid we actually have. That's because a lot of our water has evaporated. So it's thickened up a little bit, and it's more syrupy. It's got a lot stronger flavor in there. I've removed it from the heat, and all I'm going to do to serve this is I've got my apples on a plate just to serve them, and we're just going to spoon some of this over. It's also going to help to warm those apples back up. And there we have it. It's a super easy dessert or side dish. This would be perfect for Thanksgiving. It smells like fall. It's got all the warm spices in there. There we have it.